Alright guys, know it's been a while, but let me show you what we got going on so far in the fish room. Now, I know it's not much, I know it's not a lot, but a lot of stuff's been going on. Life, you know how that goes, so on and so forth. Sorry for all the noise, stuff like that, but let me show you what we got going on here. This is pretty much what we walk into. I don't worry about over here, we'll get to that shortly. My desk is over there later, but when you open the door, yes, I know, I'm still unpacking and getting everything ready. You just moved toolbox off to here. My curtains for my window. But then, of course, you know, the heater for the middle of the room. Cooler for what I was standing on earlier. But I'm going to get that tank going. This is my 4-footer. I've had a few of these tanks for a few years and I've never been able to use them. And I'm finally able to use them. But this is kind of what you're seeing off to the right. And all my plants. Tanks, the pictures I found. Don't mind everything. I'm still kind of getting everything set up for the most part. It's been a stressful 2 weeks with everything and trying to move everything. And unfortunately, I lost a few things along the way with my move and so on and so forth. It was very stressful. I lost the blue phantom plecos. I lost all of my green jades. I lost a few of the guppies. Most of my blue dreams, and I'm lost a lot of my crystals, 2 of my pygmies, so I only have 2 left. Pygmy sons, the Everglade pygmies. And I ended up losing 2 out of the 3 hill streams, butterfly hill streams I had during my move. This is what I originally had the babies in. I moved them over to here. It's a massive 4 foot by 2 foot by like 2.5 or something like that. It's a big tank. I'm gonna put some more PVC and stuff in there because, you know, babies need it. And once they, start establishing, I'm sorry for the water. I literally just put everybody in and decided I needed to do this real fast. But everyone's getting, pretty big. And there are actually 2 batches in here. My first batch, as you can see, and then if you look up over here, you can see the smaller one, which is 2-3 months younger than these ones. But I ended up putting Mama and Daddy in a different tank. I put them in a 15-footer. And this is what they ended up doing to me one day. Please don't mind everything. I still have to do so much maintenance with everything, with the move and everything. But the parents are still good. This is my 3rd batch now. These guys are about, I would say, a month old. So soon I have to basically break this tank down a little bit, do the water change, pull the plants out, get as many snails out as possible. And I want to put as many snails as I can in my puffer tank. So I have 5 of these guys, and we're going to try and breed them out and see what happens. Yeah. They're like little pit bulls in my little fish room. They're adorable. And you're not going to be able to see it. Oh, you might be able to. It's my only hill stream, my butterfly hill stream. She's the only one who made it, unfortunately. Which I'm very grateful, at least one of them made it. I'm just sad that my one female male died. But as we all know, sometimes moving, stressful stuff. And yes, I had massive amounts of rocks. I let the algae build, do its thing. I even had a spare filter in here to acclimate to get them in a bigger tank later, and a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Puffers are doing great now. I don't even want to talk about this. I gotta get to all of this. It's okay to judge. I need to clean it out and do another water change, but this is basically for the crystals. I'm gonna try and reset them, see what happens. Because I lost a few of them along the way, and the tank is what happens after you move, and stressful move, basically. But 90% of the stuff is still good, still alive. It's the orange. The oranges gave me some yellow babies too, which is funny. Still got to clean out a bunch of stuff, And then my little pygmy in here somewhere. It was just in here earlier. She was in here earlier. Which is funny because one of my males and females died at each opposite tank. And these would be her guppies. We only got 2 babies left, and then one of my baby plecos I put in the tank for her. Right now we're acclimating green or bronze cories to this tank. I want to try and start breeding them. I have 1 male, 3 females. We'll see how it goes. They're real chunky. Real chunky. I don't know if you can see that. We're going to try and attempt to breed them. So hopefully we'll end up with eggs soon. And then I'm pulling him out here tonight and putting him in a tank. And I'm putting her in a tank tonight as well. Sorry about the water quality and everything. I've been a really busy bee and doing a lot of stuff with work and everything in between. And this is the rainbow tank. Might be a little hard to see. With a female beta in here as well. And then there is, I think, almost a 7-inch Plecostomus. I can never remember. It's the big ones. It's really the big ones, the giant ones. And we're going to end up actually taking all of them guys out, and we're moving them into this 4-footer, and I'm prepping this 4-foot tank. Everything's still acclimating, getting ready, so the next few weeks, everyone will be moved and taken care of. And got heaters and everything just to make sure, because we're in a half basement kind of thing, tri-level situation. And then I have this going because I want to try and help my wife start with breeding guppies, because she's been having some hard troubles lately with her guppy tanks and anything that she tries to do with guppies and stuff like that. So I just want to try and help her and see if maybe doing it with collaborating in both of our ways helps. I know it's not the best of lighting for everybody, and I probably got them up too high, but pothos plants growing out of everything, and, my bamboo out of that, and all the plants and everything. And then I'm gonna try and make this like a work area. Once I set this up and I go through all of this and rehook up the lights and get everybody redone with wiring and yada yada yada. This tank I'm actually going to use as kind of like a water reserve. I'm going to I'm dechlorinating it, I am prepping it, and so when I do my water changes and stuff, I can everything's manual right now, but I'm going to basically hook up my pump that I have here, hook a hose up to it, and have my on and off switch, and so when I empty out with the 5-gallon buckets that I have, I could just toggle through and tap everybody off with what I need, and then just refill it up and let it do its thing. And that'll be my water change type system. What else we got? Oh, I got these two. I didn't realize they were so long when they were given to me. I didn't register by reading that. But I thought they'd be great little baby racks, for eggs. Okay, let me sit you down for just a moment. But I ended up finding out they are just slightly long. Really elongated. Let's just say that. And yeah, it's 20-gallon highs, and they're not bad. I just gotta find a way to, it's even sitting on this big tank down here, as you see. So I'm probably gonna, have to custom make it, cut them down, redo them and stuff like that. Epoxy or not epoxy, but water caulk and all that stuff, and remake and resize egg trays. And then you know, lighting and all that fun stuff. And then air pumps, kind of like the station for everything. Don't mind all this I was doing and prepping. I figured I'd make a video because wife mentioned that I haven't done it and haven't been making skits or whatever. So I'm gonna try and make something along the lines. Like we've had a lot of problems. Um, the water heater, one of the lines popped on it. The drain pipe popped for the drain valve. The sewer system needed to be redone and all that stuff for the piping, and it was fun stuff. So it took a couple of days to even try and be able to get as far as we have with all this. But I got the brine shrimps stations going here soon by tomorrow, and uh, line and just to make it work because I couldn't find my my two-way connector, a little piece here, so I elbows to make it work. But this is what we got going on right now. So right now it's just a little bit of kind of chaos and everything going on, as you can see. Uh, Here, let me get you on a tripod and I'll show you what I'm working with officially instead of just a rack, as you remember that had almost all of those on it and all of those on it actually too. And I was able to fit them in, long ways. But yeah, let me put you on a tripod and I'll show you what we're working with officially. See, I even have you got I'm in my pajamas Memorial Day weekend. I ain't got to work for 4 days. That's how I'm doing it. But as you can see, I apologize if the audio is crappy, but this is kind of what we're working with. As you can see, you still can't see the other half of the rack and room that way or that way. And Huskies, 4-footers across either way, so this is 8 foot. We're still missing a section here, 4 foot across, and we're still, a section there over here. Uh, we're getting it. We're finally and officially getting our fish room. It took a little while, but I'm happy with it. We are happy with it, and I'm hoping over time they become extremely happy with everything. And same with you guys. Uh, I know it's been a while, and I do apologize. I don't mean to not make a bunch of stuff, but with life, work, kid, wife, all that fun stuff, and then personal things that ended up happening. I guess it was kind of a blessing in disguise in a way, for however you want to put it. And this is now what we're able to do. We're able to have this. Now we can finally start getting stuff the way that I want to get it going and the way that I want to do things and so on and so forth. And go from there. So hopefully when I post another, there's somehow, by the way, I don't know how in that 4-footer right there that I just put all the babies in, there is a single blue dream really inside of it, and it's like a light body blue, but like the dark and it's cool. Anyway, I don't know how it got in there, but I left them in there, and yeah, this is what we're working with, and I'm hoping it comes with really great things to come. Uh, so trials and errors here and there, stuff like that, and officially back onto being able to do things in the way that I kind of want to do them on a bigger scale than just at the foot of the bed, I know we've all been there in a way, at the foot of the bed with everything, in ways or smaller areas, and can't do what we'd like to try and do. And sometimes we're still limited. And for the moment, this is what we got. This is what I'm happy with. And I cannot wait to show the experience with you guys. It's going to be awesome. It's taken a week to try and get this the way it's been. Pretty much 90% of it myself. Wife helped where she could, with everything else going on. So I really appreciated her, everything that happens, and everything that she's able to do for us and with me and stuff. So this is what we got, guys. This is what Prairie Aquatics is going to officially work with. And I'll leave that on. And we're gonna try and get everything going the best way possible for how we know how to do it. Learning experience for us all. But that's what I got for the moment for the video. I'll slap everything together, tell you a little bit, quick for you guys, and hopefully you enjoyed. I know it's not gonna be long, but hope you enjoyed it. Really appreciate it. Definitely, if you liked and sat around for the video, like, subscribe. I'll do nothing for you. It does wonders for us. So I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video here soon. Very Aquatics out. Shrimp you later.